Well, it's all the difference, you know, with the Josh Taylor and you know, like had Terry Flanagan and stuff like that. But Devin is definitely he's definitely better than I thought he was for
better
sure.
than
You
I
know,
thought it
he
was.
does
You
have
know
fast
that
he does have fast feet, good defense, and you know he has sneaky power for sure.
better than I thought it was, fam. Devin Haney proved me wrong massively, chat. But you know what it was? I said before this fight, I was like, Regis has got him. Regis has got him. Regis is more confident. You know, he's been doing it for longer. He just seems better. He seems like he's got his head straight. He just seems like a better boxer than Haney. And then Haney went in and really made him look average. And I respect Haney so much, but prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. And I'm gonna say that. He silenced me, yes. He's humbled me massively. I was saying Regis would win. I was saying Haney's a good fighter, but Regis is gonna win. Regis has got the power, got the strength, got the speed. I watched the fight, boys. Stayed up till 3 a.m. fam. 3 a.m. I was up watching that fight. Haney made it look very easy. And it's almost put me in the category of like, so for lightweights, I had like, you know, Tank, Shakur, Teofimo, Pitbull. I've put Haney above most of them. The only person I don't think Haney can beat is Javante Davis. Javante Davis is the only person that I think beats. But as for Shakur, as for Pitbull, Pitbull Cruz, Shakur, Teofimo, Ryan Garcia, I think Haney wipes all of them after that performance. After the Lomachenko fight, I was like, you know what? Lomachenko has just won that fight, being robbed. In his next fight against Regis, it was just like when he went to points, it was like Haney's won. We don't even need to read out the numbers, the scorecards. You just could have just said Haney won. Like, look back at the fight, he dominated. And that's hard against the champ. So now Haney's a two-division champ. That's a big thing, man.
You know, it's not like he doesn't have the concussive power to like just you know knock you out like that, but he does have sneaky power to where he can run you into it.
Sneaky power. But
Regis.
he didn't knock you down, so I feel like he does have power, you know. Like, look at your face. Like, Haney probably does have a bit of power if your face looks like that. You know what I mean? Like, no pussy can do that to your face.
What surprised you in there tonight at the back? What surprised you in there the most about Devin? Was it his speed? Was it his
Yeah,
shooting
it was
angles?
his
What was
speed,
it?
trying to catch up to him. You know, I was trying to catch up to him, trying
He's
to get
quick
to
with
him,
it.
and
He's quick
it
with it,
just
you
seemed
know.
like I just you know like just couldn't get to him.
You've achieved a lot in the sport. Obviously, you've been world champion before. Is that the goal for you to sort of get back on the horse and to try and
Yo, I don't want to say a rematch because Haney battered them, and it was clear who the better boxer was. So I don't even want to say a rematch because I think if it went to a rematch, progress isn't win. Haney wins the rematch. Like, it's not worth our time, fam. That's what I think.
Three-time
regain a
champion.
belt for
Yeah,
three times?
three-time champion. Yeah, three-time champion. Something I did have in mind. Maybe it might be too soon right now, but I do want to leave the sport and do MMA. I want to do that.
MMA.
But I do want to be a three-time
Shit,
champion
okay,
before I do that.
okay.
Three-time at 140, and then after that, I do want to go ahead and switch to MMA. But
MMA, you know.
three-time champion first.
Imagine he was doing like McGregor or some shit like that. John Jones. Oh, actually, now that'd be different weight classes, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's boxing to MMA. I suppose you do know like the fundamental, like, you know, the basics, you know what I'm saying? You know how to punch. So it's like, wouldn't be as hard as someone who just started. Like, if I start MMA now, I'd have no fucking idea. But if a boxer went into MMA, they'd know how to punch, they know how to, like, maybe not kick, so, but they know how to fight, you know what I'm saying? It's interesting.
It's not all of a sudden. That's why I've been had it on my mind for a while, you know. But I was a champion, so it's like you can't just give it up as a champion. But I do want to. I'm not saying I'm gonna do MMA now, but um, after I get a belt for the third time, then I'll probably go ahead and switch.
You
But
just
no,
lost your
not right
belt,
now.
gang. You just lost your belt.
Yeah, I mean it's the other champion is Matias out there. Then they have Tio and Rolly. So you know either one.
Rolly talks so much shit. I want to see him get battered. Rolly talks so much shit. He's really funny, don't get me wrong. Rolly remember was really fucking funny, but he talks so much shit that he doesn't back up. Crazy. He said Tank was like one of the worst fights in the division. I think he said Tank was average. He said, yeah, Javante Davis spank average. And then they went into a fight and he got knocked out by Javante Davis. Like, Rolly's a clown, fam.
I'm gonna
Rolly's
talk
a
to Eddie
clown.
and see what we can do and see if I can go ahead and get in line for one
I,
of
I
those
would,
belts.
I'd want to see Rolly fight him though. Rolly's good. He talks a lot of shit, but
I'm
he's a good
chilling.
fighter.
Win, lose, or draw. I already said, bro. I'm chilling. Christmas and New Year's and all that stuff coming up. So, yeah, I'm about to chill for a while. I got a lot of stuff on my plate outside of boxing, so I'm going to focus on that right now.
I respect it. Take a loss, like a man. He's taking it like a man.
I told him I keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, bro. Like, one of his partners came over there, that one I call a crackhead. I was like, bro, I still keep the same. I still think y'all crackheads. I'ma still keep that same energy, no matter what you say. But it was all love. We sold this thing out. We sold this house out, bro. I don't know what pay-per-view did, but I'm pretty sure pay-per-view did good. And at the end of the day, that's what we do it for. I started boxing when I was 16, 17, and I never thought I would get to a point like this to do pay-per-views and do these type of numbers, but we did it, and I'm a part of that, so I'm happy.
Yo, he's real. Bogo's is real. Regis is a real one. Like, even after he's lost, he's still keeping the same energy. Being real, he's not fake. He's like, he's not making excuses. Like, maybe I had the cough, sneeze. That. He's real, fam. He's a real one.
Happy about it.
Muhammad Mubarak with it.
Can you just speak about maybe your words with Devin a little bit and what that
I said you better than I thought. I said, bro, I'm not gonna lie, you better than what I thought you was. For sure. When you like every time.
Nah, but surely you knew, because Haney's the champ in 135. Surely you knew that he was gonna be fucking really. My man said you're better than I thought. This isn't no amateur boxer. This is Devin Haney. Surely you knew before the fight that he was gonna be really, like, you know what I mean?
When you get in the ring, you always you play these visions in your head over and over and over, and it definitely wasn't what I thought. He was better and quicker than what I thought for sure.
Regis, Muhammad Mubarak with the Electronic Urban Report. Hold your head up high, walk tall. You did a great job.
Thank
in
you.
spite of losing. You're still a champion to the people, and I wouldn't give up if I was you.
Oh, no, I'm not giving up. I'm not.
That's a W interviewer, fam. That's a W guy. My man just said, walk tall, don't give up.
I'm definitely not giving. Thank you for the words, but I'm definitely not giving up for sure. Like I said, 3-time champion. That's my goal right now.
Last question.
It's Lalo from Lalo's Boxing. Do you feel that you want to still campaign at 140?
I'm 3-time champion, 140.
Any-
Yes, stand at 140.
140, all right.
Boy, that's a good weight.
Okay,
I'll go
thanks,
to
Regis.
135 if I was you, boy,
3-time at 140. That's what I want. I want to be a champion again. What's up, Eddie?
Oh, Eddie?
What up? Yeah. I need you.
Stephen Cordeno, KOR Sports. Just congrats, Regis, just on a valiant performance. Eddie, just you want to talk about Regis? He wants to be a 3-time champion. Just talk about his performance and just what lies ahead for Regis.
Yeah, I think he was pretty honest in the ring after. I thought Devin was just too good tonight, and I think there's no harm in that when you're chasing greatness and you fight at the very elite level of the sport. Sometimes you get beat by the better man. I think he should be applauded for taking the fight in the first place. He came, won the world title, had a defence at home, and wanted to be in those big fights. And that was a big experience for him tonight, big occasion. I think he'll learn from it. Frustrating fight for him because of Devin's speed of foot and his skill, and he couldn't get.
You can't underestimate Haney though. Like Devin Haney, he's undefeated, isn't he? Like 30 now, something like that. Like, fam, he's
going in the fight, but he's going to be an exciting fights, and obviously now you've got a lot of guys at 140 chasing the world championship, and that's now the aim for him again. Got to come back as a challenger and try and win a belt again, and like you say, a 3-time world champion is a hell of an achievement. I mean, a 1-time world champion is a hell of an achievement. So that's got to be the new aim once he has a little break.
Regis.
Turn that shit up, boy.
not long.
You look, obviously, Josh Taylor, that was a close fight. You came back really strong. After this fight tonight, what do you think is the key to retooling? Obviously, you're a hard worker and you know what it takes to get to the top.
I think just focusing on better skills. Man, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I told everybody, all my people in the dressing room, they crying. I'm like, bro, pick your head up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a fight. You gonna win, you gonna lose at the end of the day. And I'm not gonna lie, for this fight, I trained my ass off. I trained for 4 months, and it just wasn't good enough. And sometimes that's what's gonna happen in life. You can train, you can do
Um,
everything, but it might just not be good enough. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to the drawing board, and I'm gonna get better. That's what I do. I go back and I get better and better. And I'm gonna look
yo,
at the film and see what I have to improve on, and that's what I'm gonna go do, and just come back strong and come back and get better.
yo, that's a fucking. I'm gonna end the video on that. I'm gonna end the video on that. That's a W speech, fam. W response. What was the question?
Saying like it's a fight. You gonna win. I told everyone focusing on
Tooling. Obviously, you're a hard worker and you know what it takes to get to the top.
I
Hard worker, you know what it takes to get to the top. That's only a question, but
think just focusing on better skills. You know, like man, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I told everybody, all my people in the dressing room, they crying. I'm like, bro, pick your head up. You know what I'm
oh, I love this. I'm starting to like this guy, you know. Before the Haney fight, I liked Haney a bit better, but I thought Regis was still win. I'm starting to like him. That was a W response. But he told all his team to pick their heads up because it's a fight at the end of the day. You win some, you lose. Yeah, I like this guy, man.
saying? Like it's a fight. You gonna win, you gonna lose at the end of the day. And I'm not gonna lie, for this fight, I trained my ass off. I trained for 4 months, and it just
4
wasn't good enough.
months?
And sometimes that's what's gonna happen in life. You can train, you can do everything, but it might just not be good enough. But
That's true, fam. Sometimes I'm staying up till 4 a.m. editing videos. You know, I'll record the video. I'll be up at 4 a.m. editing that shit. Literally 4. I have to be up at 6. I'll be editing. I'll take my time with it. I'll get a thumbnail ready. I'll edit this. I'll put this meme in. I'll do this. I'll edit. I'll crop this bit. I'll split this bit. I'll do that. I'll put the intro in. I'll try and do everything I can. Make all these little touches. I'll post it. 2 views. 10 views. Sometimes you can literally do the best and it's not good enough. It's like in boxing. You can do it. Like in YouTube. YouTubers can edit videos for ages. Post that shit and it flops. It flops. Think about how many bangers you posted that have flopped. If you're YouTube yourself, how many videos have you posted that have flopped? But keep going. Keep going. You know, when you edit one at 4 a.m., it flops, and you edit another. One day, you're going to still have edited. Post it and be like, oh, it's going to flop. You'll look back, see 100, 200, 300, and you'll start to see thousands, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10K, 20K. Like, you'll see crazy results. Stick at what you're good at, fam. Stick to it. Never give up on it. Never. Never. Literally never, boys. I don't care what the circumstances. If it's your dream, do it. If you're homeless, got nowhere to go, figure it out. Figure out a way. I know that's harder to do. And I know that's easier said. Obviously, I said that, but never give up.
But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and I'm gonna get better. That's what I do. I go back and I get better and better. And I'm gonna look at the film and see what I have to improve on, and that's what I'm gonna go do. And just come back strong and come back and get better.
I'm gonna end it there, boys. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all the good stuff. And respect this man. Respect this man. He fought one of the best lightweights on the planet. Put up a good fight. He lost. But he's standing tall, standing on his loss, showing that he's a man about it, not making excuses. He admitted he trained a long time, 4 months, and he's still not making excuses. Back to him. Good fight. Haney proved me wrong. I thought Regis was going to win, but maybe not. Some days it's not your day, as you said. But never give up. Subscribe, like, comment. Follow my Twitch, up _9, all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.